Next on Good Taste, sail to the popular new seafood kitchen that's all the buzz in Houston. I'm guessing there's butter in there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Then, a spot where delicious enchiladas, tacos, and tequila are served up by the mayor of Tex-Mex.
Our red sauce is like mom's homemade red sauce.
And where to find the best Picnikins in the heart of South Texas. Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, we're in the Bayou City with a brand new edition of Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Welcome. This town keeps getting more delicious. We can't wait to introduce you to another extraordinary H-Town dining spot with a captivating chef who'll steal your heart. Craving a trip to the coast? It's beach time anytime at Starfish Coastal Bar and Kitchen in Houston.
Starfish is amazing.
This is casual Gulf Coast cooking at its best.
Scrumptious dock-to-table seafood, so fresh you can practically taste the salt air. Oceans of fresh fish, classically prepared on a wood-fired grill,
This is our sesame tuna crudo chicharron.
or reimagined in a sensational shareable crudo with a squid ink crisp. So light. I love that. And wait till you taste the lobster, souped up with shrimp or loaded into a bountiful bucatini. That is good. Not to mention desserts worth ditching your diet for. Starfish is just one of those spots that makes you feel good. Bright and breezy, chic and casual, all at the same time.
I honestly feel like I'm somewhere like in Florida or somewhere on the East Coast.
You'll want to kick back and relax at their white marble bar, specializing in fun mini martinis. Try one with a sidecar for a little extra party.
The salmon crudo, amazing, melts in your mouth.
The raw bar is something to rave about too, dishing up stunners like the salmon belly crudo with its thin, buttery salmon slivers, curled up alongside cherry tomatoes, dressed in a citrus and soy ponzu, topped with crisp matchsticks of green apples and cucumbers. I order this crudo every time I come.
The presentation's beautiful.
That's an understatement. Jaw droppers like the Tower Royale will reel you in and hook a few friends too with its fresh raw oysters, succulent sweet clams. Jump up a level and dig in to jumbo Gulf shrimp with a selection of saucy sides. When you hit the top tier, you'll dive into sweet lobster alongside a tangy crab salad. Spicy oyster shooters add to the fun.
The menu is great. There's a lot of different things, not just seafood.
Land lovers will love these twin thick and juicy lamb T-bone chops, marinated in a special sweet and tangy mustard vinaigrette. One of my favorite dishes is the sautéed cauliflower steak, almost a meal by itself with hints of lemon, sweet dates, and tangy capers, all melded together in a rich, buttery sauce. One more tasty tidbit we had to try.
These are our butter fries.
You heard him right. Kennebec potatoes, fried in clarified butter.
The finish is really buttery. You bet you can't just have one.
Oh man, those are good. No surprise that there's culinary genius going on behind the scenes in surf here at Starfish. Texas comfort food pros Lee Ellis and Jim Mills, whose list of H-Town faves is no secret. How did Starfish come about?
Lee and I had always talked about a seafood restaurant in this part of town that was kind of a neighborhoody place. The food would be accessible, yet a little bit elevated.
They made that happen with the help of former State Fair executive chef Armando Ramirez, who now captains this kitchen.
So Armando has had great training and knows a lot of new techniques. And I'm a dinosaur, so I know a lot of old stuff. So between
wrong
the two
with
of
being
us,
a dinosaur,
but,
Jim.
I've learned a lot from him and hopefully contributed.
Armando's journey to executive chef started on a rainy day and what you might call an interesting twist of fate.
And I was walking I was walking and running because it was raining so bad, and I saw a black Mustang parking, and I said, come over, jump over. So when I see a chef jacket, I kind of feel like a little confidence.
The man behind the wheel turned out to be none other than James Beard award-winning chef Hugo Ortega, who gave him a ride and likely the career boost of a lifetime.
At the age of 16, met Chef Hugo Ortega. I started being a dishwasher for him.
That chance meeting ignited Armando's budding culinary career that eventually blossomed at State Fair. Now, Armando's innovating in his own kitchen. One of his standout stars, the very popular puffy tacos with lobster.
This is a blue corn masa. We get it from Mexico.
Fresh from the press, the raw tortilla goes right into the fryer.
We're gonna start kind of put some oil on top, see when they come up.
So it starts puffing.
Start puffing. When this this side, I just gonna flip.
The filling is made with a simple mixture of fresh lobster meat sauteed with garlic, shallots, and butter. And for an extra kick,
I put a little mojo de ajo. Mojo de ajo is made with roasted garlic and chipotles. A lot of oil, cooked for a really long time, so they have a little flavor.
Then a nice helping of jack cheese goes right into the pan. That is good. Sinfully delicious and fresh from the sea, just like everything at Starfish. And now we're in the beautiful Goya kitchens with the executive chef of Goya, Fernando Deza.
How are you?
What are we making now?
So today we're gonna be making a nice pan-seared Hollywood over black bean mole, topped with roasted pineapple and nopalito salsa.
All right.
You ready to start?
I'm ready to work.
Okay, so start with the salsa here.
Okay.
So to start with the salsa, we get the nopalitos. Then after that, we're gonna go with tomatoes, yellow peppers, piquillo peppers, some green peppers, Goya salsa verde. Then after that, we're gonna get the pineapple tomatoes that we roast before with olive oil, adobo, and to spice it up, a little bit of smoked paprika. It's amazing flavor in those pineapples.
Yum.
The Goya jalapenos, a little kick to it, Goya lemon juice.
All right.
So as you see, there's a lot of ingredients in there. Then after that, we're gonna spice it up with a little bit of jalapeno salsita. This salsita is great because it's very flavorful and it's not that spicy. So the spiciness, we're getting it from the jalapeno. We're gonna put a little bit of Goya virgin olive oil. It's gonna marinate all the flavors. Then to finish it up, some adobo with pepper. Called the pepper seasoning, salt, spices, all in one jar. Now we're gonna move forward for the mole.
Oh, mole would take hours if you did it from scratch.
But Goya have for you, so it's very easy to make. Some of the mole in there.
Tablespoon.
Right, yeah. Put some water in it. A little bit of Goya chicken bouillon. Spice it up with a little bit of smoked paprika, and then we add the black beans. So we got Hollywood this time. We're gonna season it both sides. I like to go skin down first.
To get it nice and crispy.
Couple of seconds. Add some crispiness, and then we're gonna finish it oven in a preheated oven for 400 degrees for around 10 to 12 minutes. It's good.
I'm going back for more of that mole.
It's good,
oh,
right?
Yum. Delicious. It really is. Delicious. Still to come, a little brie and a little whiskey. We've got the perfect party pleaser for your celebration. And see where one city mayor is serving up some of the best Tex-Mex food on the plains. There's a place for you at our table. Come right back. Good things come from Cisco. Welcome back, everyone. As you can probably tell now, we are road tripping the Midland-Odessa area. There's a little oasis hidden away here that's turning out some of the tastiest temptations in town. Fire up the fajitas and pile on the pico. Time to dig into some of the best Tex-Mex you'll find. 40 years in the making, all by the same family.
It's so good we're here every Thursday.
I know the menu by heart.
They're talking about Gerardo's Casita in Midland, featuring a fiesta of south-of-the-border flavors, from creamy queso to mouth-watering margaritas. Classic Tex-Mex with all the fixins, made with fresh, delicious ingredients. All served up in a fun, festive dining room. No doubt, at Gerardo's Casita, mi casa es su casa.
When I come here, they do know my order when I walk in the door.
One more light.
That's because family is the recipe for success at this Tex-Mex mecca, run by 3 generations of the Morales family.
I've seen lots of customers come and go. Their kids grow up. It's amazing.
Where hard work is part of the mantra. Owner Jerry Morales is also the mayor of Midland.
He's a better cook than he is a mayor. Not really, no, I shouldn't say that.
You can say he's really good at both. Who wouldn't vote for the Especial de Gerardo with its cheesy enchilada covered with homemade ranchera sauce?
Literally take the red chilies, we boil them down, we puree them, and that's how our red sauce comes about.
A roasted chili relleno stuffed with marinated beef takes the lead, and a crispy beef taco plays backup in this symphony of sensational flavors. Savor this Tex-Mex take on surf and turf. A hearty 10-ounce boneless ribeye is seasoned with a secret spice blend and served with a stack of grilled shrimp, fresh pico de gallo, and an enchilada smothered in a zesty mushroom sauce. Or dive into this Tex-Mex classic, fork tender carne guisada, made with tenderized steak, homemade Mexican gravy, and served alongside 2 enchiladas covered in cheese. The Morales family business didn't start out as a restaurant.
You have to understand they've been in the insurance business selling health and life insurance.
The family credits San Antonio and South Texas for inspiring its delicious Tex-Mex favorites. Tell me about your mom's journey in getting ready to open the restaurant.
I'll never forget, we all got the family in the station wagon. We would go to South Texas, we would go to Laredo, San Antonio, and what was funny is Mom would always leave the table and would always go in the kitchen, and she was able to get engaged in a conversation with the cook in that kitchen.
Do you remember what restaurant in San Antonio influenced her?
Of course, the favorite was Mi Tierra and La Margarita. I just remember going all the time and watching them take those menus and sticking them in the purse, and there we go.
The Cortez are going to love you for that.
I know. Probably shouldn't say that publicly.
His parents opened a 50-seat restaurant back in 1977, right next to their insurance business.
They would open the doors at 8, sell insurance till about 11, and then close those doors and go sell enchiladas for the lunch rush.
Inspired by his hardworking parents, Jerry struck out on his own, introducing Tex-Mex to the Midwest.
I had the best time telling customers that these are not fajitas, they're fajitas. These aren't tortillas, these are tortillas.
He soon returned to Midland to take over the family business. Now his son, Chris, is gearing up to take the reins. You started very young, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am. I started here when I was 14, and I'm 27 now. Feels like a lifetime, but I'm just getting started.
Oh, yeah, you're so old. Chris is quite the cook, already mastering his grandmother's recipes, like the tacos Durangos. The fajita meat is seasoned with chorizo, bacon, pepper, garlic, and cumin, and then hand-mixed before it marinates for 48 hours.
Cheers.
This is good.
Dig in.
You don't even need a sauce. Tacos pair beautifully with tequila, so why not have the Midland mayor preside over a tasting?
This one you'll find is just very smooth and it's going to go down really nice. Salt, lime, here we go. Salud.
Brings back memories.
Yes, that's very nice.
For sure. Slow down, right?
That's great, right?
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's really good. You can be sure of good food and good drinks in Midland. After all, this mayor wouldn't have it any other way.
You're gonna have a good time here no matter what.
This is an absolutely fantastic place.
Still to come, sparkling sensations in my wine finds. But next, meet the delightful San Antonio family who gives picnicking a whole new meaning. Keep your seat. We'll be right back. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. Who doesn't love a picnic? At Picnikins in San Antonio, you can nosh on gourmet goodies every day of the week without the brown bag.
It's an amazing atmosphere.
This is just wonderful food.
Picnikins packs more than just lunch. By day, it's all about fun and fast. with convenient counter service.
I like to get the combination of the soup with the sandwich.
The combo is a very popular choice, where you can pick 2 items from the menu, like a scratch-made soup.
I had the poblano soup, which is amazing.
Then pair it with one of Picnikins' gorgeous fresh salads or sensational sandwiches. At night, Picnikins flips the switch, transforming into a full-service bistro featuring market-fresh fish, a fan-favorite filet, and more of those crowd-pleasing salads and soups. The patio at Picnikins is always a draw. For something more intimate, cozy up in a corner booth or sit at the bar.
The wines are very good. We have hand-selected all of them.
Wines that pair perfectly with that mouth-watering, pepper-crusted filet we just mentioned. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. What is in there? A Merlot reduction is drizzled on top a thick and juicy tenderloin, proving the star of this dish isn't just the meat, it's also the sauce. Served with superbly sautéed green beans and potatoes au gratin. It's so good. Picnikins' popular curry will take your taste buds to another continent.
This is kind of the base of the curry.
The Cape May beef curry is one of my favorite dishes. This colorful creation is infused with East Indian spices and braised for about 6 to 8 hours, something that really brings out the flavor. It's garnished with coconut, fresh cilantro, a tangy peach chutney, and banana slices. The spices in these dishes are so alive to the pubs of South Africa. Hard to find in these parts, a bread pudding that's a staple in South Africa. The Malva pudding, light on texture, but rich with flavor. It's a butterfest. That is good. Sensing a South African theme? That's because owners Cheryl and Andre Bezadenhout and their family came to Texas from South Africa back in the 80s, craving a new opportunity.
The political situation was not great in South Africa. We had 2 little boys, Jeff, who, believe it or not, was 3 at the time we left the country and came here. We have not regretted that decision, not for a minute.
Forced to make a career change, the couple came up with the idea of opening a tiny lunch deli. They named it Picnikins.
Yes, you know, people
tell me about that name.
Well, people always ask me, how did you come up with that name? And I always say, young and stupid. Because the concept when we started out was fabulous sandwiches in a brown bag to go, a la, a picnic.
These days, Picnikins is now a family affair, with son Jeff in the mix with a second location.
I think we all bring a different set of skills.
We do.
And I think that
we do.
Messes really well.
A recipe for success that almost didn't happen.
We went on a blind date, but not with each other.
Ah.
He went on a blind date with my best friend in high school, and I went on a blind date with her friend.
Oh, how funny.
Yes, and that's how we met.
And
here we are.
How many years later?
Golly, we've been married we've been married almost 39 years. It's been a good ride.
From a sweet story to one sweet starter you can whip up in a jiff. Cheryl's very popular Scotch brown sugar glazed brie appetizer.
This is one of my favorite. It's so simple to prepare.
You can soften the brie in the microwave, but not too long.
We have 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then we're going to take 3 tablespoons. This is not quite a tablespoon, but double the amount of sugar to the amount of scotch.
Heat the mixture for 2 minutes in the microwave or on the stove until it starts to bubble and caramelize. Then add toasted pecans. It's served with crisp sliced Granny Smith apples and oven-toasted French bread. That is good.
Good. I'm so glad you
Scotch.
enjoyed it. Yes.
So for lunch, dinner, or just a snack, Picnikins packs flavor, fun, and family into one delectable destination.
I'd give it a 5-star rating.
Can I have some wine now?
Yes.
Of course. Yes. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Time for my wine finds and time to start planning your next party. I'm going to help you make it a fun one. We're talking all bubbles here, which, by the way, pair perfectly with all kinds of dishes. Up first, the Voga Sparkling Rosé. This is a fantastic party wine, slightly effervescent and it's made from Pinot Grigio. Surprisingly low in alcohol, which is also great this time of year. Definitely a crowd pleaser, and it's only $12.98 a bottle. Now, talk about a fun gift. These are little mini Vogas. They come 2 to a set, and they're just under $10. Both of those I love. Okay, next, the Prima Mazza Sparkling. This too is a perfect party wine, and it actually comes in a variety of flavor profiles from sweet to dry. The color of the bottle tells you what style it is. This blue Prima Mazza is dry. It's only $12 a bottle. Another good party wine. Okay, last but not least, if you really like your friends a lot, then you'll want to pop the cork on this one. The Moet Chandon Rosé Imperial. This is a beautiful champagne from the French Champagne region, loaded with lively flavors of raspberry and strawberries. It's dry, not sweet, and it screams celebrate. It's a beautiful bottle too. It would make a statement for any party or a great gift. About $53 a bottle. And as always, I found all my wines right here at my H-E-B. How about a weekend away? Details when we come right back. Sign up right now at Goodtaste.tv for a chance to win a luxurious weekend at the Houstonian Hotel. As always, you can follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you missed any of this week's show, you can get it online at Goodtaste.tv. Thanks so much for joining us. Till next time, cheers to good taste.